Hello and welcome to a new edition of Interview with Irene. Today my guest is the lovely Carole Murray from WKDK, and we will talk about her work as a radio host and a little bit about her life and any advice she may give to anyone who would be interested in working in radio. And my mom and I met her 3 years ago in Columbia, South Carolina. She's very lovely. My mom loved you and I love you, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Irene. I loved your mom so much. She was just such a joy to meet, and of course, you're like mother, like daughter, just a joy to meet. And I'm just glad we can. I'm just so glad we can talk again today.
Right. My mom really enjoyed the trip to South Carolina and meeting everyone there. So
yeah, that was a great experience in Columbia, the capital, the state capital. That was great.
Exactly. Very important work there by our friend Terrence Gallman.
Exactly. Let's give a shout out to Terrence Gallman.
Yes. I'm so glad I interviewed him a few weeks back too. So.
Oh yeah. He's got some irons in the fire. I need to talk with him again. So
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We should, all three of us should do something together.
Yeah, certainly, Irene. We need to make that. We'll make that happen pretty soon.
Yes.
In the near future. Let's make that happen.
Very true. So, could we start by you telling us a little bit about your background?
Certainly. Again, my name is Carole Murray, and I was born here in Newberry, South Carolina. I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was. some years ago, I was born here in Newberry, South Carolina, in the city of Newberry. But Irene, I grew up in about 10 miles from Newberry. Outside of Newberry, but still in Newberry County. I went to high school here in Newberry High School. Go Bulldogs. Yeah, also went to Clemson University, and I got a degree in statistics, actually math with an option in statistics. Does that sound? We've got that in common, I guess, a little bit. You've got some work in statistics, haven't you?
Well, that's basically my day job.
Gotcha.
That's what I do here. This is actually my work office.
Gotcha. I knew there was some kind of connection with the math.
Right.
But also, Irene, so I went to Clemson and I got a degree in math. I figured that would be pretty general, a pretty safe degree, which it ended up being because I've always loved math. And so I actually did some statistics work with the state of South Carolina for a while, for some years. I did some computer training for some years. And also with computer training, I actually learned some website work. I do the website here for the radio station, maintain that for the radio station, and also did some graphic design. But as you know, my true passion is radio. So that's why I'm still here, doing what I love doing.
Wonderful. So how did you get into radio and particularly at WKDK?
Actually, since this is my hometown station, when I was a little girl, about maybe 6, 7, or 8, I used to play radio. So I was like a play DJ. I always just loved, I was fascinated by the imagination of radio, I guess. That's the best way to describe that, I guess, Irene. But anyway, I was just fascinated by that and just I've always loved the idea to express myself by way of a microphone and music. I've always loved music. And so that, I guess, maybe that's my connection to loving this field so much, the imagination part, the expression part, so forth and so on. But anyway, I used to play DJ as a little girl, and my mom worked at a department store, actually a catalog store just down the street. And I was a junior in high school. And her boss was friends with my current boss, who was my boss back then and it still is my boss, Jimmy Coggins. And she told her boss about my love for radio. So he talked with my boss, who became my boss, Jimmy Coggins, his friend, and I got this job. I got this job when I was in high school, senior in high school. And here I am. I've done some other things, but it always everything comes back full circle, Irene. So I'm back here doing what I love at the place that I love in my hometown.
That's wonderful. And what's your favorite part of radio?
Gosh, favorite part. I love all parts because, again, it's my passion and I love the expression, as I just mentioned too. But probably my favorite, if I had to pinpoint a favorite part of it, it's when I have listeners to call us and talk about how much they rely on our station, every day for information or entertainment. And it really gives you a good feeling to know that people rely on you for such a valuable thing.
Right. That's good. So for those watching this, what is the format of your station and what kind of entertainment do you broadcast?
We are basically, our format is basically variety.
Okay.
It's mainly oldies music with us, and we're very unique, Irene. We have oldies and we also play current songs. We mix in current songs too, and it gives us a very unique sound. We have a mix of adult contemporary music and a mixture of country music too, current ones of those. So we have a good unique blend.
Wonderful. And my favorite country is Keith Urban and Kip Moore. I hope you have some also.
Definitely. Yeah, I love Keith Urban. I love Kenny Chesney too, and Luke Bryan and Carrie Underwood. Yeah.
Yep, she is too. Any plans for expansion in this station?
That's a very interesting question. There may be, I'll put it to you like that, there may be, listeners and viewers just have to stay tuned. There may be some interesting developments in the near future for our station.
Okay. Well, I hope the next surprises.
Very good surprises. Yeah, I think they will be.
Nice. So, outside of radio, do you have any hobbies or anything else you like to do?
I do. I love to play basically any kind of sports. I've always loved tennis. I played tennis in high school. I love basketball. I love to play basketball. Not very good at it, but I love to play it. Pickleball, ping pong, table tennis. Love to do anything with my boys. I have two sons, as I think you know, Irene. One of them they just had birthdays, actually. One of them is 20, and then the other one is now 16. So there. Thank you. Pass that on to them. But we still like to play, play in the yard and play baseball, things like that.
So for anyone who wants to visit South Carolina, do you recommend any places? Like, again, my mom and I loved Columbia, but we also really liked Myrtle Beach. So
yes, the beach. I'm a beach girl too. I've always loved the beach.
Yeah,
and I love Myrtle Beach.
Do you recommend any particular place to visit?
Well, I love Myrtle Beach, but I recently went to Edisto Beach, and that is a very secluded. It's a lot more secluded than Myrtle Beach, and I think I like that more because it's more quiet and more relaxing. You know, so maybe as I'm getting older, I like the more relaxing things.
We'll
But
have
anyway,
to check it out tonight if I come back. So, any advice for others who want to get into radio?
that's a very good question. I would say, for as far as advice, I would say if you want to go into broadcasting, it's probably best to learn all aspects that you can and all not just concentrate on one area, you know, just like, and I guess that applies for everything else that you're doing. Just try to learn as much as you can and expand your knowledge. But you know, Irene, I think the main thing is to work your passion if you can. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, and I'm very blessed to be able to work. Man, I think you are too, working your passion. So I think
Yes,
that's,
I
you know,
know.
yeah, when you can go to work every day and look forward to it, there's a lot to be said
Exactly.
about that. So,
Wonderful. I couldn't agree more. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and hopefully, like I said, we can do something together again with parents and
would love it.
everyone else. So,
Yes, we definitely will do that.
yeah, and thank you for joining me for another edition of Interview with Irene. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Irene. Bye bye.
Oh,